Hello everyone, welcome back. We are going to talk about how the map is working. It is not a hash map. Okay, in Java 8 we have a stream, under stream we have a map. So we are going to talk about how exactly the map is working internally. We know what it will do, but let's explore how it is working internally. So I have a list of names here, but before we are doing that, let me do a traditional way of coding, and I want to iterate all the names and I want to update them into another list which contains all of them are capital letter. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna create another for loop here. So there I can, so name. So let's have another list here. So where I can add them, for example, so names one dot add, and here it's going to be name dot to uppercase, right? So we can simply print the names one to see the outcome. Okay, let's run it and see. Okay, Sam, Anderson, and Daniel and Nancy. So you're pretty good. So there's nothing wrong in it. So we are trying to achieve the same thing in Java 8, and especially the map method, how it is going to work. And for your information, this is the external explicit iteration which we are doing it manually. Okay, let's see how Java is handling that. So first thing, just create user names method and open the stream out of it, because without a stream you cannot use the map method. So in the map method, I'm going to use something like, okay, one second. So map is accepting function as an input, right? So I'm gonna use the string class and I'm gonna use the uppercase method in it. Got it? And then I'm gonna collect as a list, right? So the downstream. So I'm gonna use collectors to list. So whatever I did here, I did the same thing here. The only thing, just create a list here. So it's going to be updated names, right? Okay, so let me put it in a separate way. Streams and map and then collect. Okay, let's see how it is actually is working. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna keep a debug point to see how the debug is working. So how many times it's running. So basically this is external, right? So internal, how it will work. Basically stream will pass one by one to the map method, or you can simply like map, what it is going to do, it will read each and every element one by one, and it will do and it will do apply this particular function to all the elements, and then it is going for the collect operation, right? So let me run the debug to see how it's going to work. Okay, so we got a break here. So I'm gonna move on to the next step, one line. So now it is moving to the map. So I'm going to click one more time. So it is going to next line. It means it will process all the elements one by one. Then it will move on to collect method. It will take just a fraction of a second. See, it is processing the data. It's still processing. It is still processing. And once it is done, it comes to collect. So now we have a data transformed here, and I'm going to collect them as a list, and that's all. We need to print it, right? So let me print that to see the outcome. So here you can use updated name. So both the places you will get pretty much the same outcome, correct? But what happening, you don't need to specifically do external iteration, you can do internally. It will save a lot of your time. Okay, so still I don't believe it. I just want to know what happened each and every step. You can still do that. So you can use the peek method, right? So it will just do some print. So I'm gonna print. So I'm gonna do each and every step what's gonna happen. I'm gonna use the peek method and I'm gonna print it here, right? So for now I'm gonna comment this one to see the clear output here. So let's run it again. Just open the console. Have you seen what happened? Sam, Anderson, Daniel, Nancy. Okay, it is processing each and every one, and then it returns a list. So this comes from the peek method, because peek method which will tell us what each and every step is map is doing. It's not only map, you can do any kind of a method, right? So not only know how to the map method is working, just understand how it is actually working in the behind. So in a simple word, our normal traditional way of for loop is external iteration and map is using internal iteration. Thank you so much.